Hey guys, you know how they say if you touch yourself too much, you'll go blind? Well, they never said this would happen. Holy shit, what the fuck? No, I'm kidding, guys. I overcommitted to a Halloween costume. I really wanted to be the butler from Scary Movie 2. Yeah, no, I'm too embarrassed to admit, guys, I was trying to open a pickle jar and I lost. Yeah, the classic got me. But no, I know what you're thinking. I get it all the time. Everybody always says, hey, Corey, why do you always start your sets off with these hacky hand jokes? And it's honestly, it's pretty simple, because I could come out here with some Dave Chappelle, Shane Gillis type shit, and at some point during the setup of that joke, each and every one of you will notice my hand. And right as I'm about to hit the punchline of that awesome joke, all of you are gonna go, whoa, what the fuck is wrong with this dude's hand? And you're totally gonna miss the punchline. So, to get all of that out of the way, I like to start off by saying, this shit looks weird, and I talk with my hands, so it might distract you at some point throughout the set. All right. But I am a normal comic. I do try to get on some pop culture things. Does anybody see recently that the clown Terrifier, does everyone know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The silly clown from the memes and the horror films. He proposed to his girlfriend recently, and he did it in the clown suit. Anybody see that?
I saw that.
Is it? Okay, good. At least one person did. So that makes him so much less scary to me now. Like, dude, you are just like every other married idiot, man. You're home on a Friday night doing the dishes, hoping to get laid. She's on the couch, watching Wheel of Fortune, eating Ben & Jerry's, scrolling on Instagram. He tries to make a move, get a little clowning around with her. She goes, oh, my stomach hurts. He goes, yeah, well, maybe because you ate a pint of ice cream and you've been scrolling on your phone for 2 hours, but he knows if he says that, he's definitely not going to get laid. Come on, guys, you know what I'm talking about. You know how it is before the wedding. You're over here doing stuff all the time. She's sucking you off all the time. Welcome to the show. You just heard me talking about getting head. And I'm over here like, come on, lady, give me a goddamn break. They cut off half my hand. I'm just trying to get some dough. God, that clown is just like every one of us married people. But I love my wife. I told her that joke. I said, babe, I got a joke about you not giving me head anymore. And I also used to tell my wife that, these guys, they don't like my brand of comedy. First time running a joke. I know, it's new. I'm
Wait
sorry.
an hour for you, man. 8 o'clock.
Well, come at 9 when the show starts.
I thought it started at 8, to be honest.
All right, the next one's at 9. The next one's at 9.
All right.
Anyway, I used to tell my wife when we were first dating, never fall in love with a good actor because you never know if they'll tell them the truth. So you know what that means for you guys? You have no idea whether or not my wife actually sucks my dick. All right. That tested pretty okay. I'll take it. We'll keep that one in there. That was fun. All right, we're going to get things going and moving. We have a full boat tonight, but it's going to be a fun one. Thanks for everyone who's here. We're going to have a lot of fun. This guy coming up has a podcast called The Likeable Podcast, and his name is David Stickle.
Okay, well, I'm going to talk about getting my dick sucked, I guess. Not true. Sorry about it. I don't want to mislead you guys. Is it okay if I put this here? That's okay? Cool. You know, fun fact, when I was first on this show, I was like dead last on the show. And then the next time I was like in the middle. And now I'm opening. So in like 2 weeks, I'll be sharing breakfast with you guys. 2 weeks. Never mind. I'm going to move on. But this is exciting. This is true. I was at a deli not super long ago, and I was standing there and I was like looking at the sandwiches, and one of the sandwiches names was Dave, right? It was the Dave. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. And then I ordered my sandwich, and they're like, can we get a name for the sandwich? And I said Dave, and that prompts a guy that was behind me to go, is this sandwich named after you? And I'm like, no, but what the fuck, man? You know, like, I didn't realize that moment that I look like I have a sandwich named after me. I didn't know I give off that vibe, if I'm being honest with you. And what bothered me was that it was a turkey sandwich. And I'm like, son of a bitch. Like, I'm gonna ask you, I'm sorry, what kind of sandwich do you think I would be?
Turkey sandwich.
Turkey sandwich, son of a bitch. So I'll put you to sleep afterwards. If I were a sandwich, I think I would be like something of like a cheesesteak variety. You know what I mean? A lot of meat, okay? Gotta start out with that. A lot of meat, very minimal vegetables, because that's my diet. And if we're being honest, too cheesy. You know, that's where we're going with that. That's fun. Yeah, that's yeah. We're gonna let you guys digest that one. We've got a lot of food material today. You know, the economy is not doing well when your laziest friend who like door dashes all their food suddenly learns to cook. You know, that's like your telltale sign. That's pretty bad. My friend, he's like the laziest guy. He overnight he became like the Guy Fieri of air fryers. Like, that's crazy. They like never learn how to cook healthy foods right away, and like I can't trust his cooking. Like, he's not safe for me to eat because he offered me food. He called it his Governor So's chicken. I'm like, for real? Like, you can't get the rank wrong? You expect me to get the recipe right? That's crazy. That's crazy. No, he's a good dude. Like, I know I'm getting older because my comfort food causes me discomfort, and that's unfortunate. I ate a plate of wings the other day, and I was shifting around like the Uber driver just brought up politics. It was very uncomfortable. Speaking of eating, I'm a bartender. Okay, that's fun, and I was bartending, and I just helped this gentleman close his tab, and he looks at me and he goes, he goes, "You look cuddly as fuck, and I'd like to eat your ass." I know, which is crazy because like I don't have an ass to eat. I don't know, like, I'm sorry guys, you can't see over here. There's nothing there. It's like straight back to thigh, and that's very upsetting. Like, my ass is so flat, you can't eat it out, but you can eat off it. Love those. That's fun. That's fun. My I'll ask. I'm sorry. You're like right here. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do. I'm only done. I'm done in like a minute. When you were a kid, did the adults in your life refer to your genitals as a certain name? Was there like a nickname for it?
Not really.
That's what they call it. There's you get put your not really away. That's something my dad would say to me actually. He's like, he's got not really. You know. That's hurtful. I'm sorry. When I was a kid, my mom specifically, she called it my hoo-ha. All right? I know, hoo-ha. And that's very... hi, you guys are walking in right at the hoo-ha part. That's okay. That's what we called our southern region when we were kids. And that's funny, but I talked to my friends in middle school about this, and that's what they called... that's what the girls in school called their private parts, their hoo-ha. And like that's upsetting, but then it makes more sense because I grew up with sisters. No, seriously. I'm going to close out on this because I think I'm over 5 here. Anyways, Corey. Please support your bartenders. That's really good to do. Eat the food. It's very good. It's very good food for an all-white kitchen. That's very nice. No offense, guys, but the only thing white people know how to season is depression. And you guys have been great. Thank you. Give it up for Corey, who's making his way downtown, walking fast, faces past.
Yeah, his last name is Stickle because he's a stickler for time. I've been sitting on that one, David. All right, we have a new comic to Julien's. He's a big, funny guy. That's pretty much all I know thus far. We're all gonna find out the rest together. His name is the Mad Jab.
Hello. Hey. How we doing?
Hey!
Julien's! Hey! Oh! How we doing? Woo! I'm Mad Jad. Don't call me Chad. That's a real douchebag name. There's no Chads here, right? Chad! It's Jad. J-A-D. I'm a mad guy, you know? I'm a madman. I'm a little flustered right now. Something happened on the way here. Yeah, I don't know if I should tell you guys. Is there anybody here from State Farm? No. I'm scared. State Farm is watching me. I'm really worried. They gave me a tracker in my phone, in my car. They know if I'm looking at my phone. They put an electrocution device in my chair, so if I speed, it buzzes my balls. It's scary. Like a good stalker, State Farm is always there. Nobody's here, all right? I was driving on the way, my motorcycle, and I hit another chicken. Why do all these Hudson Valley people have chicken coops and they're not controlling their chickens? Why did that chicken have to cross the fucking road right in front of me at that moment? And my windshield is cracked, so... And I had to turn some good from the bad, so I did donate the chicken to the house here. Try the angry chicken from Mad Jad. Please, it's delicious. But no, give it up to this place for having us. Drove all the way here from Jersey. Love it, love it. You're great. Chickens are nice, but car insurance is not. Everything's going up, right? Fucking gas, ass, sex workers. I know, they've raised the prices. It hurts, everybody's hurting. I call up phone sex lines sometime for therapy. You know, you gotta do what you do. I worked at a prison. I quit. It's a hard job. Any guards in here? I thought I saw Fred back there, that motherfucker. Yeah, I had to quit. I actually started the strike a couple of months ago for for prisoner conditions. You know, I thought they should be allowed to wrestle and smoke weed, and they didn't like that very much. So I'm no longer a prison guard, and then with that I lost my money, and I lost my lady. And our cat Sniffles, which I was allergic to. But it's okay, you know, family situation's all right. It's just me and the robot vacuum right now. He's was our little boy. You know, we named him Bobby Sucker. And, you know, he was nice. He was nice. Even the vacuum, though, is starting to malfunction. I think it had a suicide attempt after cleaning the loft. Found it in the morning. So I'm sorry. It was just sitting right there with all his brain dust all over the floor. And Bobby! It's sad. I can't afford kids, so I have a robot vacuum. That's the world we're living in. Doesn't that kind of piss you off? Who's got kids here? Make some noise. I got a vacuum. Who's got a robot vacuum? Make some noise. All right, a couple people have suckers. All right. I just got no future. I got nothing to look forward to. Death. Death of my enemies. Like Jake from State Farm. Just, you know, I don't know, it's sad. Death is weird. Lately I've been wondering if ghosts are watching you all the time. Like even when you're screwing around a little bit, you know? This guy knows. Sometimes you just wonder, like, can you give me some space, Ma? When someone's sitting on my face. You know, guys, do you like eating out pussy? Yeah? Yeah? It's good. I don't like how the Sopranos bashed that. They killed the girl. Because Uncle Junior was going down under. South of the border. I don't know. I think it's great. Women are great. Give it up for women. They've come a long way, right? You know, they couldn't have a bank account of their own in 1974. Isn't that screwed up? Let me hear the women roar. Come on. You're allowed to be loud. You got it. We got it. We got a long ways to go, but I'm just trying to empower people. You know, we got to have something to look forward to. I got nothing, except maybe Grand Theft Auto 6, if that one day comes out, right, guys? Who's excited for that, fellas? We love to kill. Say hello. It's kind of crazy. I think of my old ma would say, don't play that shit. You're going to end up like the Columbine kids. You know, it's true. It all goes somewhere where we're obsessed with Call of Duty and Fortnite and, you know, driving on the wrong side of the road. And next thing you know, chickens are dying left and right. I just feel like, why are we obsessed with killing? Why is everybody obsessed with the true crime shit? Who listens to that? You like it? You obsessed with it? It's not cool. They're murderers. I'm angry at anger itself. Don't you see? Mad Jad doesn't approve of murder, rapists, bullshit. I just want to kill a little bit on a video game, right? Once in a while. Once in a while, you got it. The boss was bad. Mortal Kombat. Finish him. Okay, so you guys sound finished. Is everything all right, Ben, out there? How are we feeling? Come on. You alive? Are you angry enough? I don't think you are. I would say, Ma, I want to play. Let me just have a sleepover and play Grand Theft Auto with my friends. No, you're not allowed. You will become the video game. I play Mario all day. I'm not diving into drain pipes. I'm not fucking crawling around and eating mushrooms. Okay, I am doing those things. I live in a drain pipe. I'm sleeping in a sewer here in Millbrook. If anybody's got an extra couch or anything tonight, I am looking for a place to stay. You know, we're in Millbrook, New York. Come on in, folks. Don't you know to open a goddamn... Hey, welcome. Give them a round. New guests here at my house party. Come on in. Make yourself at home. Mi casa, su casa. Well, who wants to try to break into the Timothy Leary mansion up the road? Yeah? If anybody's got a connection, I'm dying to have a sleepover. You know, nothing pissed me off more when your parents said, no sleepovers. That's when I became Mad Jad. Did you guys allowed to have sleepovers when you were younger? Because kids nowadays, shit's out. Me Too movement, you're done. You're sleeping alone, kid. Maybe summer camp, maybe. Day camp. You're not sleeping over. Well, you know, the Timothy Leary thing, here's what I want to do when I'm there tonight. If you guys will join me at midnight, I'm going to do an ayahuasca anger management course. Okay? We're going to sit there, and I want you... Do you guys want a little taste of it now? To close out? Yeah? I got to really know, do you want to do the anger management ayahuasca? Are you pissed off?
Yeah.
I don't think you are. What makes you angry? You're not hardcore. What's pissing you off?
Seatbelts in the back seat.
Seatbelts in the back seat.
That shit pisses me off.
That's annoying as hell.
Don't buy a Subaru.
I don't want to be harnessed, and I don't want to have to hear seatbelt, seatbelt. I totally agree. Let's all go, heck yeah! Heck yeah! Get rid of them. What else pisses you off? What, two more things? Somebody from this... Your mother-in-law! She's annoying! Just say hell yeah!
Yeah!
I like my mother-in-law personally. But my ex-mother-in-law, she was great. But here's the deal. You only get one mother, all right? And when she's dead, you're gonna say, is my mother-in-law watching me have sex right now? Is that chicken gonna be watching me boning tonight, is what I'm asking you people. Who believes in ghosts? Is Timothy Leary here right now? Let's tune in, drop out, and rat on your friends, because I heard he became an informant at the end of the line there. Well, this is a really wonderful place. In honor of the death of the hippies, can we all just have one moment of silence? Fuck. You want to do that with me? Bullshit. In with the bullshit. Fuck. You want to know why I think my ex broke out with me in closing? I'll just tell you this. I wasn't crunchy enough for her. You know? She wanted me to pay $15 for strawberries instead of the non-organic ones, which are big and juicy, versus the organic little mini one. You're an organic crowd, aren't you? A bunch of assholes. A bunch of assholes. Microplastics. I used to drink tons of water because of the convenience of the bottle. But now, it's bullshit. I'm out of it. I got no recycling. And I lost her in sniffles. But folks, I have this. Thank you so much. I am Mad Jad. Take this piece and be angry once in a while. Give it up for your host.
All right. I did not expect to have a breathing exercise when he was going to come up. That was a shock for me. Hey, the people from the diner have arrived, so let's make a round of applause. Let's find some room for them.
Anyone have a free seat?
The people from the diner know other people that are here. What a wonderful break in the show. The energy of Mad Jad has filled the room, literally, with physical beings that are here to laugh. Because why else would you just show up here, right? I love it. All right, I've already rambled on for too long. We have another very funny guy coming up here. His name is Mike Poles, and he's got some very funny jokes that he writes down on note cards. Get on up here, Mike. It's the long walk from back up here, and I have to fill this space. See, that helps. A little bit of claps. We might have a man in the crowd for clapping. You wouldn't know. Mike Poles, everybody.
Thank you. All right, guys. Corey can tell you, but these jokes are fresh. I was literally just in the back writing down the last of them. So if I stumble through them a little bit, give me a little bit of grace. Now, what many of you may not know is that most of the jokes that I do are wordplay jokes. So I'll take a word and I'll break it down and I'll make a joke out of it. You know, make a funny definition, something like that. Last night, when I came here and I did comedy, I did a bunch of stuff on homonyms, and nobody knew what a homonym was, so nobody liked it. I've decided to reel back the types of words that I'm doing, and I've narrowed it down to just one subset of types of words, because I think that might be all this crowd can handle. So this set is called com-eddy, because it's all words with the com prefix or similar prefixes. Now, com, co, and con are three prefixes which all stem from the Latin word com, which means together. The Latin com has relatives in the Proto-Indo-European com, which means near or beside, as well as the Greek komos, meaning merrymaking or revelry. Without com, you could never be complete. To highlight the importance of these linguistic workhorses, the rest of my time will be breaking down some more words which prominently feature them. The first word of tonight is comfort. It's a noun. Comfort comes from the Latin com, which means with, and fortis, which means strength. There is a good reason we all find a little comfort in letting out a fart with some strength. The next word is compromise. It's also a noun. It's from the Latin com and promettere, meaning a promise made together. A compromise is a deal in which two people settle for what neither one of them wanted. See also living with your parents. Is this guy gonna say he has no job? That's right. Next word is competition. It's from the Latin competitio, which means a shared agreement. I decided to push myself out of my comfort zone the other day by entering a nude bodybuilding competition. I didn't win heaviest hammer, but at least I brought home best haircut. Next word is conflict. It's also a noun. It's from the Latin com, which means together, and fligere, which means to strike. Two forces in conflict strike together or strike against one another. All relationships are built on conflict, but it's only true love that makes you want to strike at one another. Comedy is our next word. Ooh, very topical. Comes from the Greek komodia, meaning an amusing spectacle. See also Donald Trump's presidential Twitter account. I don't agree with his policy, but damn, those tweets are fire. It's been a rocky week. Come back ASAP, ASAP. Our next word is conspiracy. It's from the English word conspire, which is an amalgam of the Latin con, meaning of course together, and the Latin spirare, meaning to breathe. A conspiracy is often held up by the spoken oath of the conspirators, which is often shrouded in secrecy. Fun fact, the term conspiracy theorist was coined to keep people from asking about outside involvement in the JFK assassination. Me personally, I think Jackie just wanted to prove that she could still blow his brains out better than Marilyn Monroe. Our next word is confusion. This is an important one. It's derived from con, which is of course the prefix that means yes, and fusio, which means to mix. To confuse is to mix up one thing with another. I find Michelle Obama to be a confusing character. Not often you see a woman's name mixed with a man's penis. Okay. This is, I think, the last word. It's compatriot. It's from the Latin com, which of course means and patriota, meaning citizen. Thank you, audience. Turn to your left. Come on, turn to your left. Now turn to your right. And give a big hand for your fellow countrymen for sitting through all these jokes. Yes. Thank you. And one more hand for our host, Corey. He seems to be missing one.
So, Mike used to be my boss at the gas station, and he's like 17 years younger than me. And that's the first time he's made fun of my hand, but I'm pretty sure like the 5th time he's made fun of Michelle Obama having a dick. So he's definitely like a type kind of guy. Anyway, we're gonna keep moving with Chill Out Chuck. Get the fuck up here. Chill Out Chuck, always a fun time, always a fun dude. You guys are gonna love him. Make some noise, everybody.
It's actually Chuck Chill Out, but that's okay.
Dyslexic.
It's all good. It's all good. Guys, I have to be honest with you. I'm a little nervous being up here tonight. A couple reasons, but you seem like a really supportive crowd. So will you help me work through my nervousness? Yeah. All right, I appreciate it. So I looked up techniques in the past on how not to be nervous speaking in front of crowds, and the biggest one is they say to picture the crowd in their underwear. But I tried it and it doesn't work for me. So I'm gonna need you all to be actually naked. So I'll wait. It's okay. Just not you, Chad, please. No. Everyone else, though.
Tonight at the Millbrook House.
Yes, at about 12:30 when that ayahuasca kicks in.
Yeah. You'd be lucky.
So there's a lot of different kinds of comedians in the world, right? You got people that come up on the mic and do wacky characters. You got people that come up on the mic and read the dictionary. I'm sorry, transpose the dictionary onto cards and then read it to you. No, I love you, Mike. But a lot of big comedians do like political jokes. And I've always tried to shy away from politics in my comedy. But when something comes up that just really affects my life so much, I just have to talk about it. It's this friggin' migrant crisis. Oh, it got fucking silent in here. You guys feel it too. Listen, we have all of these people just flooding across their northern borders. They're coming north. They're trying to find a better life for themselves and their families. They're moving into our neighborhoods. They refuse to assimilate to our culture. I mean, I can't even understand half of their accents. Some people have a derogatory word for them. I try not to use it, but I feel like maybe here in Millbrook, I'm in a safe space. Some people call them idiots. Yeah, no, they're just flooding up here, taking our jobs, patronizing our businesses, raising our property values, making our neighborhoods nicer. They're adopting the cats. They're adopting the dogs. All right, so I'm going to get away from the political jokes or whatever that was. I was watching porn the other day. Don't tell my wife. Also, maybe don't tell my boss. And I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with how a lot of these porn websites work these days, but they have categories. So you can go on the website and find exactly the type of video that you want to watch. Well, I clicked on a category by accident that I had never clicked on before, and I immediately regretted it. Any guess on what category that might have been, sir?
Shemale?
Not shemale. No, that's in my rotation constantly. No. No, I clicked on the category for granny porn. Yeah, granny porn. And like I said, I immediately regretted it. But as the videos started to load, I realized that granny porn is really just age-appropriate porn for me. And I wasn't happy about it at all. But it does explain why I get like rock hard when someone offers me a Werther's original. Yeah. Especially like when it's unwrapped from the bottom of a purse. I don't know, it's just extra sweet, extra sweet. Another thing, I am getting older now, and one of the ways that's manifested is I've started giving directions using landmarks that don't exist anymore. Like, no, you're trying to get to Millbrook? Yeah, just go down, make a left at the old Saturn dealership. Yeah, and if you go out any further, just take the right by where Jerry used to have his garage. And but if you hit the Pizza Hut, you went too far. But that one still kind of works because everybody knew what a Pizza Hut looked like, and they still look like that. And now it just has like a diner or a weed dispensary in it, so it still kind of works for directions. So another big thing in comedy that people do, and we see it all over online, is crowd work. Do you guys mind? I shouldn't ask because everybody's going to say, no, don't do it. So I'm going to try a little bit of crowd work. All right? All right. I'm going to start with you because you're right here and everybody's been messing with you.
Not at me.
What color are your underwear?
Blue.
Oh, mine too. Cool. Hey, excuse me. What's your favorite color?
Purple.
Purple? I like that one. That's good. Yeah. How much to the cent do you currently have in your savings account?
Not enough.
Welcome to the club, friend. All right, that's the end of my crowd work edition here. So thank you. So my wife's got a big family, and a lot of times we have Sunday dinners at her house. And after dinner a couple of weeks ago, we played this game. It's a dice game called Left, Right, Center. Anybody ever played that before? It's fun, right? And we play it with dollar bills. You can play, win a little bit of money. So we get a couple of rounds in, and my 7-year-old nephew hadn't won yet. So he has this huge hissy fit, and he slams his hands on the table, and he starts storming out of the room. And as he's running out of the room, he says, "I am such a failure." And as the good uncle, I'd be like, "No, Sebastian, buddy, you're not a failure. You're a loser. That's different. You have to understand the difference as you get older, buddy." Do we have any military people in here? Anybody who was in the military? Oh, that sucks, because this joke goes a lot better when there's somebody in the military. But
I was in Vietnam.
You were in Vietnam. So I was actually in the Navy. Well, it was the old Navy. It's actually where I got these pants. But I did get a lot of trauma and PTSD from my tour to the old Navy because I went in shopping like a man, and I was mission focused. Straight in, straight to the pants section. I know my size. I go to leave, but I brought my wife with me. Now I got to hang out with her in enemy territory for like an hour in the women's section. But I did convince her not to purchase most of what she was going to buy. So really, I saved our bank account from mass destruction. And so really all I'm trying to say is that, not all heroes wear a uniform, right? I got a flat tire a couple of weeks ago, and I slapped the donut on. I go straight down to the tire store, and I go in. The guy looks at the car, and he comes back out, and he's like, "Sir, unfortunately, the rest of your tires are going bald, and they're not going to pass inspection. You're going to need 4 new tires." And I'm cheap, just like you. I don't have enough in my savings account, sir. So I'm like, all right, fine. This is going to hurt, but tell me how much. So he goes to the computer. He comes back. $1,400 for 4 new tires. $1,400. I'm like, no fucking way, dude. You're ripping me off. This is impossible. I'm out of here. He's like, yeah, good luck. We have the best prices in town. So I left. I had him slap the tire back on, the donut back on. I was out. And I'm happy to report I got 4 new tires for a much, much cheaper price. I just went to a different company. It's called Hertz. Hertz Rental Car. Yeah, for $104, a one-day rental, rent the car, drive it to my house, swap their tires onto my car, tires onto their car, bada bing, bada boom, 4 new tires, $104. Follow me on Instagram, Julien'S Comedy, for more money-saving tips. Yeah. You guys having a good time so far? We got some really good comics coming up after me. I just got one more for you before I go. I was out for a walk the other day, and it was a beautiful day. I decided to just sit down on a bench and relax for a little while. I got my headphones in, sun's out, listening to some Justin Bieber, who I fucking hoped was going to be here tonight, but apparently not. And all of a sudden, I see this police car pull up. You know, I didn't think anything of it at first, but then the guy gets out and he starts coming directly towards me. Now I'm getting concerned. I'm like, did I witness a crime? Am I in danger? What's going on? He comes up and he's like, sir. He starts interrogating me immediately. He wants to know my name, what I'm doing there. He wants to see my ID. He's like, sir, we've gotten multiple calls about you. And I'm just so confused because I'm like, I haven't done anything wrong. Why are you asking me all these questions? What do you mean you got calls about me? So as he's explaining, I realized that I was experiencing something that people of color have been dealing with for a very, very, very long time. I had been profiled. Yeah, me, profiled. Somebody called the cops on me. And I'll tell you what, as a cisgender white male in my 40s, I was appalled. I was bewildered. No, you know what? I was downright flabbergasted to learn that I can't just go wherever I want and sit on a bench and relax without somebody calling the cops on me because of the way that I look. For me, it's, you know, public parks, playgrounds, school zones, really anywhere that children are present. But listen, I get it. We gotta keep the kids safe. I wasn't angry at the cop. I wasn't even angry about the people that called about me. It's these fucking pedophiles, man. They're ruining it for fat, lazy guys like me that just want to sit on a bench and relax for a little while. But, public service announcement, people. Looking creepy is not a crime. Right, sir?
Hey.
You've not experienced that before? Neither did I. I made that whole fucking joke up, but it usually hits pretty harder than that. So thank you all very much. Give it up for your host here, Corey. Thanks for having me, bud.
So Chuck lied about that joke, but he was telling the truth about the granny porn. Ever since he was talking about the granny porn, that's all I kept thinking. I'm like, this guy likes granny porn, and I just kept. I think that's why we missed the last joke. I don't know. We're still with it. We're gonna have a really fun guy. His name is Gavin Roman. He's a big energy. Make some noise for Gavin.
Give it up for Corey and his fucking strong hand, everybody. Man, those 2 fingers could fit in my ass so smooth, probably. Listen, you guys all ordered dinner, but buckle in. If that was Chuck Chill Out, I'm Gavin Gross you the fuck out. Get ready. I was having some intrusive thoughts earlier. Boba is just the consistency of cum once it hits water when you think about it. I don't eat boba. I have autism. I won't eat food because of the fucking color of it. Mayo makes a sound, and that's fucking disgusting, so no thank you. Yeah, I have trouble with subtext. I don't really catch the cues, man. I don't. This guy in the back, a comic, was trying to eat his dinner, and I was like trying to shake his hand. Dude just wants to be left alone. Staring at his feet the next 2 minutes. I should have walked away. Nah, me. I should have picked up early on. Like, my mom didn't believe in telling me I was retarded. She thought she'd just wait till she died and I'd figure it out. That was her plan. Now, it was a whole thing right after her funeral. They were like, should we tell him? It was a whole thing, man. But yeah, I should have. Forrest Gump, I saw no issue with Forrest Gump. Ma'am, you're staring at me, waiting for me to say the next offensive thing. I was a behavioral therapist, and I am disabled, so I can say all of these offensive words that follow. Nah, but there was nothing wrong with Forrest. I walked 12 miles yesterday. I didn't even have anywhere to go. Sometimes you just don't want to be near people, you know? Right? Larry David, you call him grouchy. I get everything he's bitching about. Why are you people idiots? That's the question. Corey said I'm high energy, and I think sometimes I am. You know, like I love singing Queen when I go out to karaoke. Right? I don't look like a guy who'd sing Freddie Mercury, but let's be honest, that song is definitely a song that's written by a gay guy. Like, I have never gotten laid and looked at a woman and gone, "Hey, fat Sally, you are such a naughty fatty," and thought I was getting anywhere. I brought a woman to Corey's last show and she texted me, she said, "You said the bartender, you said I'm a bitch." I said, "Bitch, bipolar, borderline, these are personalities, these are labels. I don't like labels. That's why I don't label myself either. I am fat, I'll give myself that one label, that's true. I'd suck a fart out of a stranger's ass before I ate a salad. Sir, come over here." Kay was trying to get me to eat my vegetables earlier. Fuck that. I don't like green. I do, I love green, but I don't want to eat it. That's weird. Fucking avocado. Back to intrusive thoughts. I had another one, a really good one actually. I had jokes in my tits somewhere. Usually I gotta tuck my tits into Spanx to get up here. It's difficult being fat, man. I don't know, call them Manx, I don't give a fuck what you call them, but I gotta baby powder my tits to get up here, and that's a whole to-do. So start developing men's shapewear. Am I right, Beardy? That's right. Anyone here like dogs? Yeah, I got nice tits, beautiful, I know. I lost 100 pounds this summer. I'm blind, not deaf. I drive by color. Yeah, I got drunk one day. I took my inspection sticker, I lined my car up with the yellow, and I slapped that bitch on the window. Now I know if the squares line up, I'm straight. That's confidence, not tequila, officer. I get up here, these lights hit you like a DWI. A few of you are gonna get hit with that flashlight going home, don't worry. But drinking and driving's kind of cool. It's different than drunk driving, right? You got DWI, ma'am? Your dad never came home from the golf course, one too many? 80 degrees, Heineken hanging out the window with the Goo Goo Dolls playing, talking about like, "Broadway is dark tonight. See the old man sitting." All right, you didn't come for karaoke, but drinking and driving and drunk driving are different. Communism ruined it for all of us. I work 60 hours working on your heat and air conditioner. I should be able to crack 2 beers on the drive home. There's no lines on the roads that I drive to get home for 45 minutes. The fuck am I gonna hit your kid at a deaf at sign play? Why is your deaf kid in the road, sir? Dude, I used to snort cocaine and teach autistic kids, and none of them got hit by cars. I'd take my lunch break in my Chevy, pop the glove box like, and go back in like, "Timmy, stop flapping." It's hard when a kid stops stimming and you want to join in, man. I wasn't kidding when I said I have autism. I do. I've been looking at this guy's weird Converse the last 4 minutes. Probably not even a Converse, I'm blind, I told you. Nah, but it's hard. You do a behavioral therapy with a kid and you're telling him to correct these behaviors and you're picking your fucking nose on your lunch break yourself. You're like, you know, knuckle in there, you know. I flap when I get angry. You thought that was a joke? You know how hard it is to have an argument with your girlfriend at 35? She's like, "You're a grown man doing this." And I'm like, "Where's my fucking cigarettes? What the fuck?" And you think that's a joke. That's why she left my ass 2 weeks ago. 5 years out the window. She still got the dog. I'm coming back with a vengeance, though. John Wick ain't seen shit. Dead at I'm over 300 pounds. That was a knee high. Ah! That's right. Fuck around, find out, do a split, bitch. I quit smoking after 22 years. Anything is possible. I'm like Michael Jordan tonight. I'm feeling great. Am I hitting 10 yet? I got no fucking clue. I got big dick energy for a very little dick guy. It's a conundrum I have. Anyone else not circumcised in this room? That's right, I got one of them aardvark looking dicks. You gotta grow confidence quick. You can't be 13, 14, like, check this little shit out. He grows, just hold on, don't laugh at it. Give it a minute. Slapping it away. I've never even told that in a room before. I was just riffing. It's all true. My dick like a thumb coming out that big. I never understood the confidence of the kid who would just whip his dick out. That must have been all you had. Because that's crazy to me. I've never gotten a bad Yelp review. I'm coming in at 7. But that is under 3 1/4. I take measurements for a living. I'm a plumber. It's not an inch. It's not a full inch. I could never just be like, strangers, you want to see my little... No, that's confidence. You know what I will do, though? I stapled a dude's nuts to his leg once waiting for a beer in line. Because why not? Live life in the fast lane. But that dog I was telling you about's touched my dick more than that serial killer I was dating. It's crazy. She went through 5 cats in 10 years. That is way more pussy than I got in a decade. 5 cats. That's crazy. How many cats you had, ma'am, in college?
0.
0 together? I thought you guys were lesbians and you brought your cousin with him. I was thinking at least 3 as a group. Listen, I give off heavy bull dyke energy. I get it. My hair looks like that of Chaz Bono. I look like I eat serious bach. I'm like dykes for bikes. I got a hog out front. You want to see it? I got a nice rack. I'm coming in at a heavy C cup. Like, listen, if I really wanted to throw around some energy, I could trick a few of you ladies. I worked at a strip club for a decade before I got into mental health, and I was a dancer. Yeah, man, they used to pay me to play anal ringtones. I figured therapy was just a strip club with the lights on. So I got into that, but... Listen, I feel like I should toss the mic back into the stand and keep this energy going for your next few comics. It is always a fucking pleasure when I'm at Julien's. The food is great, the drinks are great. Kay, her husband, everybody here is a fucking hoot, a holler. Give it up for your next comic. Keep buying drinks, keep tipping your fucking bartender, and come out next fucking Saturday, everybody. Thank you for coming.
It's funny because Gavin looks like if he had mascara, he would definitely look like a bitch. So it's funny, he knows that. All right, we're going to keep it moving. Next comedian has come up all the way from the city. Very funny guy, been doing it for a while. His name is James King. Make some noise, everyone.
How we doing tonight, everybody? I gotta address something really quick off top. I did notice looking around this room, there is a lot of privilege in this room. It's not white privilege, it's not male privilege, it's Stewart's privilege. Y'all don't know how good you have it until you move to an area without a Stewart's. You don't know. I live on Long Island. That's my reaction every time I try to get some fucking ice cream. I'm telling you right now, if I want ice cream at 10 in the morning on Long Island, I have to go to the McDonald's drive-thru and pray that the ice cream machine is working. But if I want ice cream at 10 in the morning in an area with a Stewart's, all I have to do is go to any of the 7 Stewart's in walking distance, and a middle-aged woman named Carol will hand me my mint chocolate chip. Because she's always there. She's always there. Does anyone here work for Stewart's? Anyone here work for Stewart's? Because they're there right now. Carol is there. I'm about to knock shit over. I'm excited. As soon as I leave here, Carol and I are hanging out. I'm talking to her about all 6 of her kids, all 4 of her baby daddies. We're getting to know each other. Yes. I got a weird one. If I was a religious figure, follow me here for a second, and you were to come to like some kind of communion of me, the body of me would be mint chocolate chip and the blood of me would be blue raspberry refresher. If I have a foot by the time I get back to Long Island, I didn't Stewart's correctly, is what I'm saying. The diabetes is coming. I'm leaving here with the sugars, I'm telling you. Black people call it the sugars. You learned something today. As was said, my name is James King, which is a great name to have because it looks white on a resume. I am not getting past that interview process, but at least I'm getting a foot in the door. It's hard out here. Tyrone doesn't get a call back. I'm just kidding. They got rid of DEI. He doesn't get an interview. Feeling real bad for imaginary Tyrone right now. It's crazy. I have some good news, guys. I finally finished paying my student loans. Thank you, thank you. I still owe about $30,000, but I feel like I'm finished at this point. I think we've hit the point where my student loans and I were in like a loveless Catholic marriage. Like, we don't believe in divorce. We're not getting rid of each other that way. Now we're just slowly waiting for the other one to die. My loans are winning. I am dying up here. I will say the reason that I know so much about Stewart's is I haven't always been on Long Island. I'm actually originally from like 4 hours north of here and so far upstate that they call it the North Country. And like that's one of those towns where the white people are white and the black people are really white, so that explains a lot of this. Like I know that I look urban, but I sound like Keith Urban. It's not a setting you want to come with. But no, I will say I've been all across New York State, and I can say with 100% certainty that I feel like I'm a real New Yorker. Does anyone else feel like a real New Yorker? We have real New Yorkers in here tonight? Nice. Yes. What's your test? What's your test on what makes someone a real New Yorker?
Oh my God. Driving.
Driving. What specifically about driving do they have to do? I don't have a driver's license. I'm losing right now.
We need to roll through stop signs, honk the fucking horn when you're driving in the left lane and not passing anybody.
Okay. You know what? I respect it. That's a good response. Give that response a round of applause. I'm gonna tell you the craziest one I ever heard. I was doing a show in Manhattan, and they love to gatekeep being from New York. This one woman looked at me and she said, "You're not a real New Yorker until you've seen somebody masturbating on public transportation." And I'll be honest with you guys. I've never seen that. Mostly because no one will join me. We're making real New Yorkers today, baby. Someone's riding the D train. Okay. But no, I'll be honest. This is how I think I'm a real New Yorker. Because like I said, I grew up in the North Country. I lived in Albany for a long period of time. I live on Long Island now. I go to the city all the time. And I fucking hate Western New York. And I think that's the test that you're a real New Yorker, when you can look at this state and go, you know what, we don't need Buffalo. We don't. I'm gonna be honest. And you know what? You know the people that really push it for me? It's those Bills fans. I'm sorry if there are any in here, but you're really pushing it for me. Hey, we'll get there. What? Okay. What's the argument that Bills fans have about being in New York? What's the argument?
We're the only team that practices in fucking New York.
Yes, you're the only team that plays in New York, but you know what the Jets and the Giants have that the Bills don't have? A Super Bowl, so shut the fuck up. That's it. Oh no, I made a Jets fan excited. That's not what this bit is for. That's not what this is for. Also, I'll be honest, I've been to where the Jets and the Giants play in MetLife Stadium, and I know it's in New Jersey, but it's a lot more New York than Diet Canada up there. You know what, let's just, if things get really bad with this fucking trade agreement, we should just give Buffalo to Canada. And you know what, honestly, let's just hope it doesn't go to war, because those people will jump through flaming tables. We're not gonna win that one. We gotta be careful. No, I'm feeling good. Something I did recently, I did Ancestry.com. Has anyone here done that? Ancestry, 23andMe? Did anyone learn anything interesting? I heard you woo. Did you learn anything interesting?
No, I didn't woo.
No, you didn't woo? Who wooed over here? Who did Ancestry? Who learned something? What did you learn? You got 6 new siblings? Why are you telling me and not TLC? You should be pitching a TV show right now. And I'll produce it. I need the money. I need to get into Hollywood real bad. This isn't working right now. I'll tell you the reason I took the Ancestry test. It was just to know if I was black enough to say the N-word. I am. I checked the results. You gotta be like 47% black. I'm rocking a smooth 49, so I'm good. Unless Kendrick Lamar looks at my results. He thinks different. I listen to Not Like Us way too much for someone with a white mom, is what I'm trying to say. I'm half black. It means that my mom is white, my dad is nowhere to be found. My biological father is Ugandan. It makes sense when you look at the name of the country, Uganda. I won't bring him back, whoever did that, it's fine. Look at me, I'm well adjusted, clearly. But no, I will say, the thing I found that was interesting in my Ancestry results is I am 50% Islander. 50% of my DNA comes from one set of islands. I'm sure you've heard of them before. It's the United Kingdom. I know I don't look it. But I am 25% Irish and Scottish and 25% English and Welsh. That is aggressively Caucasian. Like, I'm 90% sure if I was to self-harm, it would be a hate crime. But that's weird. That's weird energy that I'm bringing to the table. Like 50% of my ancestors just were in like one area, and then the other 50% are scattered across Africa. It's almost like 50% of my ancestors had never heard of boats, and the other 50% were forced to get on them. I had a feeling I was going to lose some of you with that one. That joke is historically accurate. It did happen. Kanye said it was a choice, but it did happen at least. That's good. Speaking of Kanye, this is a new one, but I really want to talk about it. Has anyone seen Kanye West's apology? Yeah. Did anyone read it? Did you read it?
I did read it.
What were your thoughts?
Oh my god.
It's a loaded question, I know.
I don't really remember exactly what it said.
Okay, let's talk about Kanye's apology for a second. He's apologizing to Jews and black people. That's very important as someone who's both of those things. I had to watch. I had to see what he said. He wrote about it in the Wall Street Journal, which is so that Jews would read it. That was smart on his part. And he said in his apology that the reason that he has done all these outlandish things is because he had undiagnosed bipolar disorder, because when he got into his car accident in like 2002, they never tested him for a traumatic brain injury. So he's had a TBI this whole time, but now he's medicated and he's apologizing and he's working to be better. And my thing is if that's true, then you're going to put in the work and we're going to watch it. But if that's a lie, that's the most amazing lie ever. Because nobody can fact check you. Because the doctor can't come out and be like, actually, we did test him, because that's a HIPAA violation. Like, now I think other celebrities need to start blaming shit on their, like, on medical conditions. Like fucking Kramer from Seinfeld. He's gonna be like, yeah, the reason I yelled all those racial slurs is because I have Crohn's disease. Yeah, no one can fact. It's a great lie. That's new. I don't have a punchline to end it yet. I'm glad we could talk about it together. You seem nice. But no, I'll tell you one thing I am working on this year. I am working on trying to make white people feel more comfortable. You can tell from some of the last jokes it's not working. You tensed up on me pretty hard right there. But no, I'll tell you why. It's because I had a really interesting incident happen to me the other day. Like, I was walking home. Had a hoodie on. I had my headphones in. And as I was walking, I heard a woman over my headphones lock her car door. Like, this woman has no idea I'm listening to Vanessa Carlton. None. But I had to look at it from her perspective. She just sees this young black guy walking fast downtown. She doesn't know that I'm making my way downtown walking fast, faces past, because I'm homebound. She has no idea. I will say, I think this is one thing we can all agree on, right? Is racism is not something that you're born with, it's something you're taught, right? Like, we agree with that? No, some of you are like, nah, my Nana was born racist, you should meet her. I got proof on that racism is taught. This is my proof. Helen Keller was racist. I want you to think about that for a second. Helen Keller was racist. And some of you don't believe me. I want you to go home and Google it. Helen Keller had a very complicated relationship with civil rights. She didn't believe in interracial marriage. This is all things that are true that you can Google. And my response to that is, who told her? Like, who decided to grab Helen by the hands and say, let's talk about these niggers down the street? My ancestry's results said I could say that. I just heard someone say hard R. Is a white person gonna police me on using the N-word right now? Who said hard R?
I did.
It was for the bit. It hits. I tried it without the hard R. It didn't hit the same. But also, my ancestry results said I could say that, so we're still good. Let's see. I'm gonna leave you with this. So there's a term for people like me, which is black people who grew up in an area just fully surrounded by white people. And that term is called the token black guy. And I absolutely hate that term. I much prefer the term starter pack black. Like, if you hang out with me long enough, you will have a friend named Jamal. Parents actually used to warn their kids before they'd hang out with me. They'd be like, don't hang out with that James Kidd kid. He's a gateway Negro. He will lead you to harder ones. My name's James King. Thank you guys so much for coming out tonight.
I was not expecting the hard R after the Vanessa Carlton. Like, he went from football, and I'm like, I don't expect that. And then we get Vanessa Carlton, and then I hear it hard R, and I'm like, all right, this guy is a lot of flavors. Holy shit. These guys go to the ice cream store, the local ice cream store. There's a lot of flavors at that ice cream store. This guy is that fucking ice cream store. Whew. All of a sudden, we got a packed fucking room. Let's make some noise for Sophia. Sophia is a one-man band out here just crushing it. Make some noise for just Kay and JP who make this all happen. You guys are in here now, so you're settled in. We got 3 really cool comics coming up. One of them is just old enough now to order a drink from Sophia. So in celebration for him, you guys should all order another drink. No, I'm serious. Be safe driving home. Don't do that. All right. Anyway, I've ruined it. Okay. He's 22. His name is Rex Langley. Check him out. No, it's Langyell. There we go.
Give it up for your host, guys. I'm 22. Yeah. I thought 22 was gonna be like the Taylor Swift song, but so far it's just been like a lack of sleep and a bad diet. It's not been that fun. I didn't know that, like, when Taylor Swift said she was feeling 22, she was talking about like acid reflux. I thought, I don't know. I'll tell you guys a little bit about myself. I was raised by a single father. Yeah, see, thank you. There's one, I guess. Hell yeah, dude. I like that. I'm so glad I didn't wear my cape today. That would have been so awkward. If you don't know what it's like being raised by a single dad, it's kind of like having a single mom, just without the groceries, you know? Having a single dad, it's like I have a roommate, but my roommate is me from a dark future. It's like my dad is me if I don't find love, and I don't find a place to put all this anger. I'm just... My dad's a good guy. My dad, a retired cop. I grew up with a cop dad. That used to be cool. You know? I think the last time having a cop dad was cool was like first grade, dude. Like, if kids would mess with me, I'd be like, don't fucking mess with me, man. My dad's gonna arrest your dad. I'm pretty sure I only said that to white kids. I really hope I only said that to white kids. No, my dad's a sweet man. My dad's a tender soul. He's a dog lover. Any dog lovers in here? Yeah. My dad has this dog. He named Oliver. That wouldn't piss me off if he didn't name me Rex. Like, which one of our names belongs on a collar? I love dogs though. Dogs are great. My friend actually told me the other day, unfortunately, his dog has anxiety. Unfortunately, the anxiety is so bad they had to put him on Prozac. I'm like, that's a weird treat. I don't know. Like, your dog's on Prozac. He thinks he's Tony Soprano. He goes to therapy. He's every week, he's like, guess you showed up at my house again this morning. This fucking mailman's got no sense of boundaries whatsoever. Directly after that, I see a squirrel climb up a tree. I'm thinking to myself, why the fuck can't I do that? Every day has been blending into the next. I haven't been to the park in like a month. That might not sound so bad, but for me, a month is 6 months. Dr. Melfi, she's taking notes. She goes, I think you feel a sense of abandonment by your owner. Don't you fucking talk about my owner. He feeds me Purina One every day, and he calls me a good boy. Thank you. Thanks. All right. I got more time. It's probably the best one, not gonna lie. It's a little front-loaded. I don't know, man. Maybe later. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not healthy. I'm 22. I'm unhealthy. I've been smoking cigarettes. I know what I got a zit on my forehead. I shouldn't be smoking cigarettes. Like when I smoke cigarettes, I look like I go to GameStop and try to trade in copper wire for Pokemon cards. You know what I mean? I have bad habits, dude. Like I smoke too much weed. Anybody else like smoke too much? I love weed. I like to smoke weed like by myself, which I think that's an okay thing to do if you admit that it's sad. You know what I mean? You need a social lubricant to live with yourself. I'm not healthy. I'm really not. I don't even have healthy sex, dude. Like, my sex life, it looks like some shit they do to Murr on Impractical Jokers when he loses. It's like, I jerk off too much. Like, my resolution this year was to jerk off less. Isn't that sad? I'm trying to overcome overcoming. That's, I don't know, man. Fuck. I've been trying to. I do a lot of comedy, trying to go to the city more. My dad, whenever I go to the city, he's like, be safe, stay alert, which is his way of calling me a little pussy bitch. And I do, though. I'm very observant in the city. I was on the subway the other day at rush hour. I'm right by the door by this couple. It's packed. And as the door's about to close, this homeless guy comes in and bumps into us. But, you know, he walks away. I'm like, great, we didn't have to talk to him. Then the guy next to me goes, hey, say excuse me. You're trying to argue with a homeless guy about manners, dude. He's like, homeless guy's like, I said excuse me. Guy's like, say it louder next time. Then he turns to his girlfriend, but if I push him in the train tracks, then I'm the bad guy? Yes, completely, yeah. The craziest thing, his girlfriend is like, I know, baby, I know. Just enabling his psychopathy. This Joker found his Harley Quinn. I've never gone from being like scared of a guy to jealous so fast. Like, I wish I had that, dude. I wish I had a complete fucking enabler. Wouldn't that be great? I'm on the apps. I'm on the dating apps. They suck. You all know that, you know. I was scrolling through the apps and I saw someone. Their first photo was like a baby picture. Are you trying to catfish a pedophile? Like, what are you? I don't get why you think a stranger would give a fuck about your baby photos. Like, no one would give a shit about Baby Yoda if Yoda didn't exist. You know what I mean? It's like, we care because we know him. I don't know. I think dating is weird for me, man. Like, I don't really have much of a type, but I gotta say, I mostly date big women. I do. It's my preference. Yeah, hell yeah. It's cool now. Like, it's cool now to say that. You know, I used to get made fun of in high school. Like, my friend, fat guy, by the way, my friend, he goes, dude, isn't that easier? It's like, are you out of your fucking mind? Have you seen my competition? I'm the fucking Larry Bird of Chubby Chasers, dude. No, I don't know, man. I do like big women. I'm like Daffy Duck at a Disturbed concert. I'm down with the thickness. I don't know. When I was a young guy, my first time getting with a big woman, and I could tell, like, she was kind of nervous. So I was trying to, like, you know, try to talk dirty. I was like, damn, girl, you got the wettest pussy I ever had. She's like, that's my inner thigh. You've been in there like 5 minutes now. It's a funny joke, though, man. You should try comedy. That's actually how I started doing this. It's how I found comedy. I never found her pussy, though. I did. No, I'm kidding. I'm not actually. I know what to do if there's any sexy big women in the crowd. I know what the fuck I'm doing. I might not have the size, but I have the gumption. No, dating big women is more fun. Like, I like all kinds of women, but like, I date a skinny girl. I gotta spend $60 on sushi. She has one fucking piece. She's like, oh, I'm full. I date a big girl. It's like, we like the same food. We could go to Chili's twice a week. Hey, you want a triple dipper, babe? Cool, yeah. No, we don't have to share. That's the only. We don't. I'll give you some of mine too. The only difficult part, I think, of dating big women is like taking pictures. You know, it's like she's like, you made me look fat. I'm like, I made you look fat? I'm the CEO of DoorDash now? Everyone's on Ozempic. Everyone's trying to get skinny. Like Lizzo got skinny. You see that? That's like a Michael Jackson situation, Lizzo getting skinny. That's like, no, apparently, if you didn't know this, though, Lizzo actually got sued for body shaming. She was making fun of her dancers for being fat. If you don't know who Lizzo is, she was like the spokesperson for Fat Lives Matter. Like, I thought she was Martin Luther Burger King. But she's actually she's an Uncle Tomahawk steak. I'm disappointed in Lizzo. I am. Like, I was so upset when I heard Lizzo was making fun of big girls. I almost don't even want to fuck her anymore. I still do. Big Lizzo, though. Skinny Lizzo's still sexy, but big Lizzo, oof. I would do snow angels on her right butt cheek. I've been getting pissed off about like stupid shit. I think that's what getting older is all about. Like, so there's a new Toy Story movie coming out. 3 was the perfect ending. You're fucking it up a second time. And the villain of the new Toy Story is an iPad. That's not even a fucking toy. Has technology been sentient the whole time? You're completely fucking up the... Is this in the Cars universe? Like, sentient iPad implies sentient... Has the vacuum been alive? Like, has he had comments this whole time? Is this like a part of the Little Brave Toaster or something? I don't know. I get pissed off about dumb shit. Like, I was at a concert and it was mostly instrumental music. It was Fish. And they have like a sign language interpreter. He's just dancing. He's doing like 2 signs every... This is gonna sound a little... I'm all for accessibility. I don't know why we need... Are that many deaf people going to concerts? My friend was like, no, it's like they should be able to enjoy it. Let's make it more accessible. I'm like, you're right. You know, strip clubs, we should have someone for blind people. We should have a guy describing the titties for all the blind people that want to go to strip clubs, you know? Because that's what we have to do. We have to be accepting, you guys. Kanye dropped a new album. Are you guys going to pretend you didn't hear it? Or I don't know. I was like, Kanye was my hero in high school, you know what I mean? And it's like, you know, it's not like I could just say I forgive him, but as a guy who looks kind of Jewish, I think maybe we should. No, I don't know, man. I didn't stop listening to him. Obviously, like, I separate the art from the artist, but also like I got anti-Semitic uncles. I've got to see them every Thanksgiving, and they didn't make graduation. You know. Also, Kanye never molested me, so you know. I don't know. I mean, obviously, I'm upset at Kanye, but like, what about? I mean. He wasn't on the island, you know? It's not like he's part of... I mean, he probably, at some point, I don't know. Doesn't that kind of suck? Like, we kind of knew for a while, but now it's, like, confirmed. Our government's run by satanic pedophiles, and none of us are going to do anything about it. Like, I've got to eat Reese's tomorrow. I can't really join the revolution. No, it sucks, right? Like, this whole Epstein thing, it's not funny. There's not, you know, much you could say, but, like, you see, they were, like, questioning Bill Clinton. You saw that? It was like it's like a rap trial, dude. Like, he's not even snitching on Trump. It's crazy. Like, they asked Bill Clinton, they're like, Mr. President, what were you doing on that island? He's like, man, I didn't know about any kids. I just thought Jeff was a fun hang, dude. Fun hang? What do you mean by that? What would you do together? Well, you know, like smoke weed, like watch Degrassi and shit, fucking iCarly. Why iCarly, Mr. President? The story, obviously, the characters. That's Sam Puckett. She's a fucking laugh riot, dude. Holy shit. I don't know. And then there's Trump. I mean, it's hard to... What can you even say, man? It's like, my friend, he told me, you know, we were talking about politics. He's like, man, I just wish they'd have let RFK debate. Maybe things would be different. I'm like, you think so? RFK, what's he gonna do? Trump's up there, he's like, they're eating cats and dogs. They're eating all of the pussy in Ohio. It's so bad. They got RFK on like a play school mini podium at the end. He's like, cats and dogs are actually a great source of unprocessed proteins. Cats and dogs are better for your children than Cool Ranch Doritos. Trump's crazy, man. Like, what the fuck can I even... Everyone said everything, dude. I think the funniest thing about Trump that people don't talk about is he's sober, you know? Like, he doesn't drink, he's just like that. Imagine Trump drank, dude. Imagine the tweets. He would just say it. He would just drop you know what he would say on True Social. One word, if he was drinking. Just a drop of beer, it's all it would take. I don't know, I think Trump should, like, try weed, though, you know? I think he could be California sober. I think he'd still be Trump, but maybe he'd be, like, slightly more progressive, you know? Trump smokes weed at the rally, he's like... I fucking love these hybrids, they're dank as fuck. Like sativa, I get a little wacky, I get a little scary. I was talking to gang before. I was talking to my like constituents and shit, yo, and You know, we can't defund the police, but we came to a compromise. I just learned that word. It's quite a nice compromise. And we're not gonna defund the police. We're gonna give every black king a PBA card. That's our plan. Yeah, I don't know. What other drugs should Trump? Maybe mushrooms. You know, mushrooms is like therapeutic. You think Trump would like mushrooms? He's like, we're seeing the clouds move in formations that, quite frankly, we've never seen before. Oh, who's that guy? That guy looks like my dad right now. He looks like my papa. I'm scared. What other drugs you guys think Trump should try? Someone say fentanyl? You think? No, I don't know. Probably, right? I don't know. That's a joke. That's a hypothetical. I think that's legal, what I just said. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I mean, any of you guys like Taylor Swift? Any Swifties?
Yeah, dude.
All right, I thought I smelled fish. Okay. No, it's crazy. Like, my friend the other day, my friend's a Swiftie. He's like, Rex, we gotta accept it. Taylor Swift is the Michael Jackson of her generation. I'm like, doesn't she famously date adults? There was the one time she dated Taylor Lautner when he was 17, actually. No one talks about that. But, what? You look it up, it's true. But I don't know, Taylor Swift, I don't know if she's Michael Jackson, because, like, I listen to his music and it's good. And I don't think Travis Kelce's like a bunch of kids in a trench coat. I don't know. People really don't want to accept that Michael. People, like, it changes every year, like the popular consensus. I think, come on, guys. I love the music too. I love that music almost as much as he seems to love children. But like, there's pictures of him on the island. Like, he's a child at heart. Like, what? He was just there for the water skiing. Michael gets to the island, like, oh. Jeffrey, where's the zip line? No, this is scary. I thought we were gonna play. Oh no. Me and Bubbles are getting back on the plane. This isn't nice. I'm still gonna see that movie. I'm saying all this shit. I'm still gonna see that movie this Sunday. All right, I should have not ended with Michael Jackson. People are still. You've all been wonderful. You're really great. Keep it up for your host. I love you. I'm Rex Linnell.
Yeah. So he was talking about how he wants to stop jacking off for his New Year's resolution. My friend has done ayahuasca twice to stop watching the porn on the screen, and he still hasn't stopped. And he'll be like, yo, the screen got me today. And I'll be like, yo, you went to the Amazon twice for a week to take ayahuasca in the woods with shamans to stop looking at porn, and you still can't stop? Ayahuasca's not working. All right, we're gonna move on. We got a really big guy here. I used to play quarterback. I wish he would block for me back in the day, but we're friends now. His name's Danny Hallahan.
Keep it going for Corey, guys. Keep it going. And for Rex, my buddy Rex, that was phenomenal. Standing O for Tony Soprano, that's phenomenal. I love that shit. I like big girls too, guys. Where's my applause? I've been eating that Boston cream pie for 25 years, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Fuck, everybody's up here. Oh, cutting themselves. Oh, he likes big women. I've been at that party, all right? I've been here. I was the first one at the party. I invited him. No, fuck her. I love you, Rex. All right, anyways. Yeah, I'm from the Bronx. Yeah, the city, whatever the fuck. I'm not moving here. Don't worry. It's okay. Don't worry. Don't. You guys got a little worked up. Don't get me worked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Anyways, I don't know. It's cool. My dad, my mother's Cuban, my father's Irish. I turned out Italian. I don't know how it is. A lot of prosciutto in my house growing up. You know what I mean? Real thin. You know what I'm saying? Real thin. It's a good way. It melts on your tongue. You know what I'm saying? No drugs in the house. Just packing lips full of prosciutto. You know what I mean? Just fucking. Anyways, it was fun. Yeah, my dad, old school, uptown, Irish Catholic guy. And I'm just trying to have a conversation with him. You know what I mean? Like a normal son. Share the wisdom with me. He's like, yeah, back in my day, we didn't have gluten. I know, Dad, you shit your pants like a man. I know. He's like, yeah, back in my day, we didn't have these fucking fucking peanut allergies either. I'm like, I know, Dad. You watch the lights slowly leave their eyes. Little Timmy came to the birthday party, he left blue. You know what I mean? And my dad's like, he's a Giants fan. He wanted to be blue. I'm like, all right, Dad, yeah, whatever. He's only blue in the lips. I don't know if that's how that's supposed to work. I don't know. He keeps going, yeah, we didn't have acoustics back in my day. Talking about autism, dude? If you didn't have autism, how do you explain Uncle Tommy? You know, my Uncle Tommy, we love him. He's what you call a train enthusiast, you know what I mean? He's never worked for the MTA, thank God, or Metro North, you know what I'm saying? Thank God. He's a sweet guy. I like trains, he thinks he's the train, you know what I mean? He's a sweet guy. I tucked him in before I came up here tonight, you know what I mean? So my dad's like, whoa, is she telling me my brother's retarded? I was like, no, Dad, you can't say that. That's not nice. He's on the spectrum, okay? And I wish I never taught him that, because now we're walking down the street. He's like, yo, this guy on the spectrum? No, Dad, no. No, he's on fentanyl, Dad. He's just a little sleepy. He'll be okay. He'll be all right. He'll wake up, I think. Just rub his chest a little bit, you know what I mean? Then we're walking by Comic-Con, and, you know, everybody's dressed up, Dragon Ball Z, anime tentacles, fucking Spider-Man shooting webs and shit. My dad's like, yo, Spectrum? And I'm like, no. Well, maybe 50-50, yeah. About half, you know what I mean? You could be a fan, but that's a touch of the tism, you know what I mean? That's... God bless him, I mean, that's 2 scoops of the tism, but you know what I mean? God bless him. God bless him. We love him. I don't know, man. Then we were walking through fucking Times Square by the Disney store, and there's a line of middle-aged women waiting to meet Mickey Mouse with tears in their eyes. Like, I mean, shaking uncontrollably. My dad's like, bingo. No, Dad, they're retarded. That's retarded. Okay, that's... You were close. I don't know, man. If you're a Disney adult, you didn't like that one, I'm sorry. I really am. Because, ma'am, if I came up to you, M-I-C-K-E-Y, M-O-U-I-C, you pepper spray me, you know what I mean? I deserve to be shot, but you pepper spray me. I know you guys can carry up here, you know what I mean? It's God's country up here, you know? North of the Tappan Zee, all right? I still call it the Tappan Zee. Fuck Cuomo. All right, no, I'm kidding. Anyways, guys. It's all right. He didn't want to grab my fat ass, you know what I'm saying? It's okay. I got it. You know what I mean? I'm getting off track, guys. I'm getting off track. I don't know, man. My dad, I don't know. I ruined Christmas this year. I told my dad, he doesn't, speaking of furries, what's Mickey Mouse if not a furry, okay? He's a man in a suit. I told my dad what furries were. I ruined Christmas, man. I ruined it. I'm surprised he didn't know. He watches more Fox News than anybody else. That's the only channel they're talking about a kid shitting in a litter box somewhere. It's also called Fox News. You know what I mean? It's named after the animal. You know what I mean? You guys never met a conservative furry? Make America growl again? You know what I'm saying? Come on, guys. That was a new one. You guys didn't like that one. It's all right. It's okay. That was a new one. I thought that was on the way up here. Okay, fuck you guys. What about Make America Grr again? I don't know. I just gotta commit, right? I gotta, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right. I'm gonna hurt myself. I'm gonna be driving home like, Jesus. I'm too big to be moving like this. This is unbelievable. My dad, he hates the DEI books. He's always talking shit. The DEI agenda, you know what I mean? It's ruining the kids in the schools. I don't know. He might have a point. Listen, my niece, she's half black, half white, 2 years old. Just got a book, The Day Dr. King Died. I think it's important, but do we need picture books for everything? You know what I'm saying? It's a little out of control. Case in point, I'm case in point. 5 years old, I got a book about 9/11, okay? You know, I didn't need that. Can you imagine a 5'8", 5-year-old coming up to you? Khalid Sheikh Mohammed must pay for his sins. Jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams. You're just trying to eat your applesauce, you know what I mean? It's fucking kindergarten. I should be counting sheep. I'm counting how many seconds between the plane's impact from one tower to the next. The fuck? I'm over here, we're doing the ABCs and I'm asking questions like, why isn't there a camera angle of the Pentagon getting hit by a 737? Answer me this! I'm getting work. Come on in. walked by, he saw me going like this, and he's like, I'm good, I'm good. He's like, that too big to be moving like that, you know what I mean? That's... So I'm up here actively working against my blood pressure medication, you know what I'm saying? I walked in at a 120/80. We're gonna see what it is on the way out. We're having fun, I'm having fun. Fuck, 9/11, when I say, okay, 9/11. Yeah, that fucking book, I don't know, maybe I didn't need that. Maybe I didn't need that, because now this is me, this is me. This is me, is there a song like that? The fuck? All right, fuck you guys. Anyways. Listen, I'm on one, you know what I mean? I'm on one. I had a double espresso. No, I'm kidding. That's nothing, it's, you know what I mean? They're lucky I'm not drinking, you know what I mean? They're lucky. You're lucky I'm not drinking, okay? Fuck, I'm gonna double down with my niece, though. I got a book called The Anti-Racist Baby. You guys heard of this? It's a picture book. It teaches kids how to be anti-racist. I read it to her every time I see her, because I want her to turn into Dr. Umar at Thanksgiving. You guys know Dr. Umar? You know, pass the potatoes, you white devil! I'm like, whoa! It's technically I'm only 75% white devil, you know what I mean? No, okay, we're all white devils, it's okay. We're in this together, guys. I'm a fat motherfucker, though. I'm a big boy. I'm trying to get on Ozempic, you know what I mean? They won't give it to me, though. Can you believe this shit? This guy. Look at me. I don't know. I went to the doctor the other day. I'm getting real desperate, so I colored my feet blue. And I was like, yo, doctor. I got the sugar foot, you know what I mean? Do something, please. Give me the drugs. You know what's crazy? My dad, biggest anti-vax guy ever, first guy on Ozempic. What the fuck is that? Make up your mind. Are we scared of the needles or not? The worst part is he looks great. Ariana Grande would be eating her heart out. He's so gaunt and, I'm sorry, it's okay. It's okay, he's not a corpse, it's okay. Oh man, they won't give it to me though. They gave me a health coach. This health coach, she's teaching me this thing called mindful eating. You guys heard of this? It's when you take a bite and you think about it. I'm trying not to think about a gun in my mouth, you know what I mean? The only thing preventing that was the chicken parmesan, you know what I'm saying? I needed that shit. I got a Bluetooth scale though, because that's what I needed. The dumb scale wasn't working for me. I need the smart one. I got the smart scale, hits me up on my phone every day. It's like, Danny, come weigh in. Danny, your scale misses you. Danny, come step on me. I'm like, whoa. Oh, I bet you like it when I stepped on you, little slut. Okay. Don't talk to me like that in my mother's home, okay, please. It's out of control, man. It's out of control. I don't know, I used to work at DXL. You guys know DXL? Big and tall store, my guy, appreciate you. That's where you saw me? Yeah, I used to work there, that's crazy. Which one, Scarsdale? Anyways, I used to work down there and it's cool working there because you think you're the fattest motherfucker you know. And then your good day walks in the door. You're like, oh, thank God. You know what? We're doing Taco Tuesday twice this week, okay? We're gonna have a good week. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I recently learned DXL in Roman numerals stands for 540. Right under our noses, man. Look, that's how much respect they have for us. They think we're fucking stupid. It's like the average weight of the customers, guys. And I'm happy to report, below average. You know what I'm saying? Ah! Fuck. It's cool working there, but then these guys come in with an attitude because you're selling them their underwear. It's like, sir, you bought 30 pairs of underwear in the last month. Only one of us can wipe our ass, you know what I'm saying? You need a prescription for a bidet or something. I don't know what's going on back there, you gotta fucking figure it out. I know it's a lot to reach around, but you know what I mean? I've been to Saturn, you know what I'm saying? I got rings, you know what I mean? But sir, these underwear, they look like Mars, you know what I'm saying? A little red in there, you know what I mean? Hemorrhoids, that's the joke. I don't know. You can't talk to the customers that way, so they move me to the fucking stock room. And I'm opening up t-shirts, 3X, 5X, 6X, respectable sizes, right, my guy? Yeah. I appreciate you. Nice slim 5X, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Then I'm opening up these t-shirts. 12X, 15X, 16X. That's a big fucking shirt, guys. I was surprised. I was surprised. I was shocked. What about the poor kid who had to make the t-shirt? He's never seen a human being this big. Let alone a 16X. What are we talking about? The poor kid, he's used to like lions, tigers, and bears. You know what I mean? They bring my shirt in. He's like, what, a fucking elephant now? What are we doing? He looks at a 5X. He's like, there must be 5 people having sex inside this t-shirt. That's the only explanation, guys. I don't know. We want everybody to be healthy. You know what I mean? We want kids to be healthy and all that shit. I grew up as a fat boy. I'm a big kid. You know what I mean? It's all good. It was a good time. It was a good life. It was a good life. I went to the doctor. He told me when I went to the doctor, he said, yeah, man, if we don't get the weight under control by 40, you're going to need new knees. Like new kneecaps, like knee replacements. I was like, that's pretty cool, honestly. You know what I mean? That's pretty cool. You go to your fucking high school graduation, whatever they're called, whatever the fucking reunion. Everybody in there, 40-year-old knees. I got brand new knees. Get me in there, you know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here. Oh, man. I don't know. Would you guys prefer to, like, raise a skinny kid or a fat kid? I heard an S. Fuck you. What the fuck? I heard you. I heard a snake in the grass out here. I'm right here. You don't see this? I just told you I was fat. I came out the womb fucking 32 inches, 18 pounds. What the fuck? My poor mother. Fuck. Fat kids are better. You know why? We stay out of trouble. We're good kids. Do I look like I can hop a fence? I don't think so. Ding dong ditch, where am I running? There better be a bush big enough for me to hide behind, or we're all going to jail. You know what I mean? We're all going down. I'm a snitch. Nobody's taking my booty. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to Rikers. You ever heard of Rikers? Subway surfing. It's never a fat kid up there. It's always some skinny motherfucker riding on top of the train. We can't get up there. And if these skinny kids go up there, let them die. Boo-hoo. I don't give a fuck. It's the only time they clean the train. You know what I mean? It's when it's covered in dead kids. Oh, big Metro North crowd. My bad. Okay. Oh, they fucking mop our trains. Okay, I'm sorry. You guys are better than me. Okay. I need some letters and numbers, people. Salt to the earth. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, man. Mass shooters. Never have a lot of mass. It's always some skinny kid. You never seen a fat kid. You know what I mean? It's never happened. It's never happened. Actually, a couple weeks ago, there was a fat kid. He went into the school. He was just waving around. He only had a pistol, so he wasn't serious. What was that, 8 shots? You know what I'm saying? Skinny kid, banana clips. You know what I mean? Prepared. Fucking vest. A fat kid can't fit in those fucking bulletproof vests. So we're really not that effective as a mass shooter. You know what I'm saying? Last night, somebody tried to yell Kyle Rittenhouse as a fat shooter. If he's a fat shooter, then what the fuck am I? You know, I'm an M1 Abrams tank. You know what I'm saying? Look that up when you get home, okay? It's a big tank. It wouldn't even fit in this room, okay? Mass shooters, man. Because listen, if you turn a skinny kid down in the senior prom, what's he gonna do? Write a manifesto, buy a gun. We know where that goes. All right. Anyway. Write a manifesto, buy a gun. You turn you turn a fat kid down to the senior prom. Fuck. Yeah, that's a Freudian slip. If he was talking about fucking sandwiches, you know what I mean? I'm sorry, guys. I got chicken parm on the brain. You know what I'm saying? I almost said chicken brain. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'll leave you guys with this one. I don't know. You guys see Iran was like attacking data centers. You know what I mean? Because they were trying to disrupt all the AI that the drones were using and shit. And you know, it's crazy to see how like targets, even in war, has changed over time. And I just thought it would be funny. Like, what if Iran had like Cold War era data? You know what I mean? They're like, we must strike the heart of American manufacturing, Detroit, Michigan. It's like, all right, do whatever you want, bro. We must annihilate the steel production capabilities of the East Coast. Our #1 target, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. It's like, nobody gives a fuck about that shit. You guys have been great. Keep it going for Corey.
Danny's like, if Wario was like a real person. That's all I kept thinking. I'm like, he would play a great Wario. If we just like hand his mustache and gave him the little ears. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's fucking Wario. All right, we're gonna finish strong. We have a wonderful guy. He's coming up. His name is Black Rock Dave. He does it all the time. He's about to do it here now for Julien's. Make some noise.
Give a go for your host. said Black Rock. He goes, okay, let's just behave. Then I showed up. I am not mixed at all, as you can see. 100% Negro, yeah? Yeah, she's like, this one, he's like, You guys are hoping. He's like, maybe. Nope, 100%. Yeah. Whoa, man, up here is far, boy. My God. It's a good thing I brought Canadian money. Y'all accept Canadian money? Shit. Wow, man. I'm David Beckles Jr. That's my government name, David Beckles Jr., because there's a senior, so I'm breaking apart that stereotype. Okay. Yeah. I was born in Brooklyn, but I was raised in the Caribbean. I was raised in Barbados. Yeah. Yeah, man. My dad said to me, "You only in Barbados for school, right? Because it's the British system. I excel there, and I kick ass here. That's what the plan was for me." But I was terrible at shit at school. I was horrible, man. Especially French. Oh, man, I couldn't pass French for shit. My French teacher was Chinese. Jamaican. She was a Chinese Jamaican lady. Yeah, you know what I mean? She traditionally looking Chinese. Her face says ni hao, you know? But her mouth was like, "Idiot boy, why you don't pass my bastard class? Eh? Why are you so comfortable with failure? Failure, every day failure." You know, teachers would write on your report card, "He's trying. Don't give up." She would write, "Why the bumper cloth is he here? You don't have lunch at home?" You know. But hey, je m'appelle La Vie, j'habite au Westchester. And that's it. That's it. I have nothing more. Yeah, I mean, nothing more. When I started living up here, you know, my godfather met my parents, and they went over my grades, you know, and he was like, "He should be a correction officer." He was like, "No, college is not necessary. You can get him some city tests," you know what I mean? And I was this close to becoming a CEO, this close. I had a friend tell me, you know what the inmates do? They shit in the bag and throw at the CEOs. I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, they shit in the bag and throw it at you." Imagine me going home, "Hey, honey, how was work?" "Ew, you smell." You know, what do you do when somebody hits you with a bag of shit? Put them in jail, they're already in fucking prison. I did that joke lower down in America, not as far as up here. I'm saying up here as far, guys, is what I'm saying. Did that joke, a lady came up to me after the show, she goes, "You know, corrections officer is a very decent job. You know, it's a decent job. I was correction officer." I said, "I know, you smell like a bag of shit." You know, it's crazy, man. My godfather had good intentions. He was like, you work 30, get your house. But my godfather also said I should buy some pussy. Only one of those things. Nah, let me stop. Let me stop. But I do live in Westchester, though. I do live in Westchester. I'm a suburbanite now. You know, as you can tell by my gut. You know, I have neighbors that I talk to now. I know their names and shit. Right? Hey, the first time I moved, man, I was like, shit, a Chinese neighbor, and I was like, "Ni hao, ni hao, ni hao." She didn't even look at me. I was like, "What the fuck? We got beef already? Brooklyn, why? Bring that shit, right? Fuck it." So I was like, "Ni hao ma." And she then wouldn't answer, and she brought me a box of Japanese cookies. Yeah. That was on me. I was ni hao and I should have been konnichiwa, you know what I mean? My fault. But you know what? We like this now. We like this. Nobody closer than us. And we shit on the Chinese neighbors on the other side. Turns out those were Koreans. That's on her though. That's 100% her. You know what I mean? But it's great, man. I got an old couple. They're in their 90s, married over 70 years, man. Yeah, married 70 years. You know, she's from the UK. She's from England. He's from the Bronx. All right, they're beautiful. The other day he cut himself recently, so I'm like literally across the street from him. So I go over to help. I wasn't prepared for this, y'all. I had gauze, and I run in to help. This is what I saw: 90-year-old man, foot on the toilet, naked. 90-year-old ass crack is what I walked into. And I froze for a minute, and I was like, He goes, David, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And she's sitting on the bed because she's got a bad back. And she goes, honey, why are you sorry? Are you embarrassed? Why are you embarrassed? Because David sees your penis. Do you know David's got a penis as well? David, would you like to show him your penis? Right? And he's going, oh, God. She wouldn't shut it. She don't have to give a fuck. She's 9 years old. She's like, if I had a penis, I would wiggle my penis. I'd do trips in my penis. I would garden with my penis. I would never wear underwear. I'd outside pick veggies with my penis. Sit on the porch, me and my penis. I'd drink wine. Have fun, me and my penis. And then she turns to him and goes, you know what? You've got 6 beautiful grandkids, 6 of them, from your penis. You should be proud of your penis. He don't look at me in the eye anymore like at all. We used to talk sports, Rangers and shit, and he just give me one of the, hey, how you doing, David? And he walks back in the house. You know what I mean? It's all good, it's all good. I got y'all know what a stud is? A lesbian, stud lesbian. I got one of them neighbors too, Nick fan. I didn't even know she was a Nick fan. I saw her in BJ's with a Knicks hat. We started talking about 90s Knicks, Ewan and shit. And yo, anytime you see her walking her little dog, she's always in a sweatshirt like this. No, bro, titties doing this shit. Never, you know what I mean? So the other day was kind of hot, so she had like the arms cut out and shit. And she turned to pick one of the dogs and the titties popped out. And yo, that shit was feminine. Oh my God, like mocha, like it came from heaven. I was stunned. I'm looking at the shit. And then the titty looked at me and goes, so what's your name? Mine's Tiffany. Do you come here often? I went to answer. She turned around. She goes, what you looking at, bro? I said, I don't know. My wife don't like that joke. She's like, you looking at lesbian titties now? I said, technically, lesbian titties look at me. Okay, so the titties weren't that big. They were freaking like prune on prune is what they were. They fell out and I was like, ugh. God, it was trash. Ugh. I got a Jamaican neighbor too. He's like a man. He fixes shit. Do you understand? Something falls off on his roof, he goes up and fixes that shit. I can't fix shit. You know what I mean? Shit happens to the car, he fixes it. You know what I mean? If I had zombies at my house, and he's a cool dude, man. If I had zombies at my door, all I would hear is, yo, David, you have zombies at your door. I go, what? What do I do? You have any rainwater? Take some rainwater, a lemon, and some coffee. Shake it up in a bottle. Spray it in the left eye, and that will kill them. God, I don't have rainwater. All right, you have any old orange or egg? And some peanut oil, you can mix that together. Spray it in the left eye, because that will kill them. I don't have. He's a hold on, all right? He comes up with his machete, and all I hear is left in front of the house, in front of the house. Chop, chop, chop. Then he goes, yo, David, the zombie's dead. I killed them. It's just how it is. It's great, man. This is great, man. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. As a proud Caribbean man, we're good at a lot of things. We're good at building, fixing shit, managing 2 families that only find out about each other at our death. My boy Angus, he found out he had a whole other family when his father died. He had sisters and brothers older than him and younger. Shit was amazing, bro. But my uncle, he's not that way. He's a typical Caribbean guy, and we are not good at coaching kids, like, at all. He filled in for his daughter's team like years ago. I sat there and watched that match. That man was, oh my God. He had one strategy for soccer. You know what it was? Kick the ball. Kick the ball. You, kick this ball. Kick this ball. Hey, you, come. Sit. Kick this ball. Hey, they won 2 straight games. The only game they won of the season. So you can't tell him shit. 2 years later, he subbed for the volleyball coach. They brought Coach Kick the Ball in with his game-winning strategies. You know what his shit was this time? hit the ball, his hit, jump, hit the ball, hit the ball, hit the ball. It's crazy. Between him and my neighbor, they have a million piece of tools that they can fix any fucking thing. And they don't ever include me in their texts, because I don't know how to fix shit. You know, I had a leak in my sink, and I was like, as a man, I'm gonna fix it. I went back and forth to Home Depot about 6 times, only to realize all I had to do was turn the drain pipe this way. Oh my God, I'm not a good fixer at shit, man. It's not what I do, you know? Everybody's talking about losing weight. I'm trying to lose weight myself. Anybody ever go into the grocery and get the good stuff, the kale and the cucumbers, and just end up in the cookie aisle with the Oreos? No? Nobody else happens? And the Oreos seem like, oh my God, who you are, stranger? And the kale is like, this is not what we're here for, David. You need to go on. And the cookies are like, who the fuck is this bitch? Like, what's good? And then the kale, and they talk to me like, come on, David, this is do nothing for your blood sugar or your blood pressure. And I go all the way down. Then the Oreos say, hit me back, we on sale next week, 2 for $7, bitches. And I go back because I can't pass up a sale. My mom taught me how to shop. 2 things, sales, and never picked anything from the front. You know, anything from the front, that's where COVID hang out, you see? That's where COVID hang out, man. You can't pick shit from the front. But I've been trying to lose weight, man. Get on YouTube. Look at some healthy dishes, right? YouTube. You can use YouTube for healthy. I was looking at bread. Brioche bread, Japanese milk. I know how to make that shit 15 different ways. Why? I don't know. I was looking at that shit. The only thing that saved me was fucking mafia videos. I got into some John Gotti shit, right? Some killer, motherfucker, killer shit, yo. And this is what I found out. Anybody know who Sammy the Bull was? Sammy the Bull? Yes. Sammy the Bull is now a born-again Christian, ladies and gentlemen. Can you imagine that? Sammy knocking your door on a Saturday morning? Yeah, you know, my name is Samuel. I'm here on behalf of the Lord. Jesus. And the girl at the door was like, I'm Buddhist or agnostic, whatever. He's like, I want to read a portion of scripture to you. John 3:16, for God so loved the world, gave his only begotten Son, whosoever believeth shall not perish but have everlasting life. It's a pretty long friggin' time. Everlasting. What does your guy do, the fat guy? What a fat bastard. What does he do? Sammy at the bake sale, and you know, you making fish fries. Sister Johnson always makes the fish. Sammy's like, no, today we're gonna do chicken cacciatore. Let's switch it up a bit. Yeah, and I'm watching this shit, man, and I ran into this podcast. This podcast is called Anything Goes, right? It's out in the UK. This guy called James English, right? He had more mafia guys on this podcast. Anybody ever heard of John Alite? He was a hitman. He's a hitman for the mafia. You know what I mean? Albanian dude, hitman. And he was sitting in, so John, I've got you on the podcast. You were a hitman for the mafia. So tell me, how did you get into killing for the mob? John was like, I ain't a fucking baseball man. You know what I mean? Fucking baseball man, you know? That's what anything you did bad, you're gonna be on this guy's podcast. I cannot wait for him to have Diddy on his fucking podcast. I'm telling you, as soon as Diddy get out, he's gonna be on his podcast. So Sean, Puffy Combs, why so many fucking dildos? You got dildos all over your foot? 800 of them? What, you spread them out? Put them in your car? I suppose you're going for seal Davy Heats in the forehead? Fucking... In case you didn't know, black Scottish guys are trending on TikTok. Should have read some of the comments. They come in Scotland, they make them over here. Like it's a belt. Somebody goes, I think we should try black this time. I tried that one time to get out of a ticket. I had him, didn't work. He pulled up. He was like, "Why are you going so fast?" I was like, "You see, first in Scotland we go by miles. No, kilometers, not miles. You see, so I'll get mixed up." He said, "Where in Scotland are you from?" I said, "You know, I moved around a lot. North, all over." He said, "You're not from Scotland." I said, "No, sir, I don't even use Scott tissue." I got about 4 tickets that day. Shit was crazy, man. my birthday's coming up. Thursday, yes. I'll be a black 52, guys. Basically, we're the same age. So I had a colonoscopy done. Anybody colonoscopy? Yeah. All right. I'm Caribbean, so I got a lot of Jamaican friends. Some of them are cool, some of them are conspiracy theorists. All right, so I went to go get my colonoscopy. Yo, anytime you hear a Jamaican guy goes, yo, brother, you gotta listen for some shit. He was like, yo, bro, you guys are leaving. Yeah? You are leaving as well?
The thick chicks that loved us all.
Oh, yeah, I did. You're leaving, right?
You guys all rocked. Especially Tony Soprano. That shit was so sexy.
Yeah, you should get her number, man. She's got like see-through shit so you can see her titties. Yeah. Okay. Now, where was I? Where? See, where was I? Birthday, right. I got a colonoscopy, so I told my Jamaican friend, he said, yo, brother, you mean when the man push him finger in your rectum, butthole? I go, well, how else is he supposed to check for prostate cancer? What do you suggest? He said, yo, brother, listen to me, man. Them have a satellite thing up there in the sky where they can scan in your license plate. You know? You're going the airport. Them have something like this where the TSA, woo, and them can't scan you for cancer, brother. Nah, man. You mean to tell me the man just school after school, 8 years, stethoscope for walking, I'm just shoving finger in a rectum every day? I was like, you made a valid point, though. Some valid point. Because then he didn't stop. He said, oh, 9 o'clock, rectum. 10 o'clock, rectum. 11 o'clock, rectum. 12 o'clock, lunch. 1 o'clock, more rectum. 2 o'clock, rectum. 3 o'clock, smoke break. A couple more rectums, and then the boys have to do overtime. More rectum again. It's crazy. Crazy. But you got a valid point. My parents were married 50 years, man. Wow. Yeah. Never said happy, just said married. They snitch on each other a lot, you know? I got on my phone so I can track them, see where they're going, you know what I mean? My mother sends me like an empty bubble every once in a while. I go, Mom, just an empty bubble. She goes, I'm just trying to tell you I love you. My father sends me a picture that I said, what the it's like his heels, his inner thigh, and his balls. I go, Pop, you send me a picture of your balls, yo. Any father I know would have been like, no, really? I'm so sorry. Not my dad, not my Caribbean father. My father says, so what? What's the big deal? That's where you come from. That's your roots. You know? All them jokes you like to tell come from these balls, sir. You and your big son of a bitch brother, these balls. You're welcome. You're welcome. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I myself married 20 years, guys. Yeah, 20 years. 21 this year, man. And thank you. Anybody on dating apps? Anybody did the dating app thing? No? Don't be afraid, sir. Put it out. She'll allow you. Don't beat him too much. Yeah? 6 years? Woo, what app? What app? Do you mind if I ask what app?
Bumble.
What?
Bumble.
Bumble. Oh my God.
Now they're engaged.
Oh, well, congratulations from Bumble. Yeah, I mean, it's foreign to me, man. I have no idea about that shit. Huh? It's for the chick thick? Okay, thick chick. All right, cool. I got you. No, hey, I got you. Bumble. I was watching this shit. I was watching this shit called Naked Attraction. Have you guys ever seen it? It's a dating game. Out of England. Once again, the British. Right? Where the guy meets 6 girls one time. But they're naked. They're naked behind booths. He's never seen them before, so he's got to eliminate them by seeing them. By seeing them pussy first. That's the game. There's a host that goes, so, why are you here, Troy? He's like, oh, they're just trying to find love somewhere, I guess. Right? All right, and then they raise the booths. They raise the bars. Pussy, 6 pussies on TV, no blur, nothing. And he's got it eliminated. He goes, no, no, like that. He's like, oh, you don't like that one? He said, she goes, why is that? Is that because of the food bar? He goes, yeah. He goes, yeah. I'm not a big fan of the food bar. Oh my God. Stephanie's from Leeds, come on down. And Stephanie comes out of the booth, fucking naked, going, oh, got it, my co-workers are watching, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? She got eliminated. So the shit goes down, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then a 1. And then they put clothes on to go on a date. That's some shit that could only happen in a white country, you hear me? You don't have an African version of that shit. You don't have a, so, Mr. Ibaka, what brings you to naked dating? And he's like, I'm here to see the vaginas. So Amanda knows what he wants. And the booths go up and there's 6. He's like, my God, look at all those vaginas. This one has hair. This one does not have hair. This one is kind of long. The lips are pretty nice. That is so horny to me. Look at that one. Oh my God. And then she's like, you've got to make a decision, you know, to eliminate. I said, what do you mean eliminate? There are 6 vaginas, all from God. What is your problem? What? You know, he started getting me, he started still. What you talk? What you talk? So no, the game is, you've got to eliminate 5 and you go to date with 1. He says 6 vaginas and I only get 1. 6 vaginas and I flew all of these miles to get 1 vagina. Woman, remove yourself from my presence, so. Shit is crazy. Shit is crazy, man. African people are a trip. Africans will tell you some shit, boy. You know, I will pray for you. I met a Nigerian guy and I said, I'm Caribbean. He said to me, my blood flows through you. I don't know what that means. Because my blood flows through you. Your rhythm you get from me, you can tell me later. I've seen Africa. You ever seen the angry African guy? Shit, I seen this video, like in the bodega. It was an Indian guy and an African guy going at it about arguing. The Indian guy's like, fuck you. The African guy's like, fuck you. The Indian guy's like, fuck you, fucking idiot. Then the African guy is like, if that finger touches me, I will eliminate your whole household. Right? He said, you need to. Then he gave him a long form threat. He goes, you shall call your job today and tell them to replace you because your services will not be needed from the grave. Call your loved ones and tell them you'll not be here if that finger touches me. And the guy behind the booth goes, hey guys, come on guys, we all gotta get along. Diversity makes the world a better place. You know, it's okay, it's all right. And then he goes, yeah, we can be friends until that finger touches me. Shit is crazy. Somebody was talking about, how much time I got left?
A minute or so.
Minute or so. I'll finish off. Somebody was talking about dogs earlier, right? I too am a dog owner, but man, let me tell you something. These big dogs are pussies these days. I've seen several big dogs tail between their legs. Anxiety, depression. My vet says to me, don't give the dog any bones. I go, but this nursery rhymes that say knick-knack, paddywhack, give the dog a bone. Not knick-knack, paddywhack. Go to chewy.com and order some shit. I said, I grew up in the Caribbean. The dogs didn't even have names. It was just the dog. You would give the dog a bucket of fish heads, and the dog, because it would make it strong. It goes, I'm a killer, I'm a killer, I'm a killer. You can go in anybody's yard because the dog would kill you. Not these dogs. These American dogs were like, well, you can come in and pet me, and we can be friends or whatever. My depression. Meet my emotional support cousin. That's just crazy. I even saw this shit where you can go online and seance a dead dog for $400. $400 you can pay somebody to get in touch with your dad. So hold on, Fluffy is coming. She's on the Rainbow Bridge having Skittles. It's because ain't having sugar is good for dogs. I don't know. It's just nuts, man. But I don't know. It's crazy, man. But one last thing before I get out of here, man. I love my wife's family. Like I said, I just can't watch TV with them. No. I'll be watching Law and Order. My mother-in-law goes, "Why did us always have to kill somebody?" It's Law and Order. If no death, there's no show. I know, but why them just don't go to school? Learn a trade, get a job. I said, and then what? I don't know, start a business or something. And I go, then what? I don't know, make some money. I said, and then what? I don't know, I don't make shows. But I love it anyway. Hey man, you guys been wonderful, bro. Oh wow. Give it up for all the comedians that we had. Hopefully I made you laugh a little bit. I got a podcast called the Velvet Sugar Podcast with a big Slovakian guy, about 6'10,000. No, I'm kidding. Alex, check out my podcast, please. And follow me at Instagram at BlackRockDave, guys. I'm gonna give it to your host. You guys are fantastic. Thank you.
Yo, he had so many voices, and we had so many comedians, and then he was like 9 comedians in one, so we just like doubled down on comedians and one dude. What the fuck? Whew, what a night, Julien's Comedy. How the fuck did this happen? Wow, round of applause for you guys. One more big round of applause for Sophia. Absolutely out here killing it. Jesus. All right, and Kay and JP, thanks for doing this. We're going to come back again on the 16th, and then on the 30th, and then June 13th, and then June 27th, and then dates in July and August and September. Jesus, it's going to keep happening! Yeah! Especially when you're pulling people out of the fucking diner in the park.